Welcome back, everyone. Now, I'm gonna show you the second and cosecant. So second x, for example, is equal to 1 over cosine x, and cosecant x is 1 over sine x, okay? Now, let's solve a question about this. Cosine square x times secant x. So, how are we going to do it? Easy. Secant x was 1 over cosine x. The answer is cosine x. Okay? And also, sine x, another rule, let's say. Sine x is equal to cosine y when x plus y is equal to 90 degrees. I explained this to you from the unit circle. It was all about the distance, right? For example, we have a unit circle, right? The distance of, let's say, the distance of this part is same for this angle. The distances are same. And also, you can also show it like this. My bad. The distance in here and here, they are same. Or here, the signs are same. So, whenever you see sine 60, you can understand that it is equal to cosine 90 minus 60, which is equal to 30, okay? For example, sine 20 is equal to cosine 70 degrees. Sine 30 is going to be equal to cosine 60. And sine 10, lastly, let's say, cosine 80. This is same for the tangent and cotangent. So, again, tangent x is equal to cotangent y. X plus y is equal to 90 degrees. When this is happening, we can say tangent 10 is equal to cotangent 80. And tangent, if it's 60, then it's going to be equal to cotangent 30 degrees, okay? And now, let's do one question about this. For example, sine square 10 plus sine square 80 divided by tangent 80 times tangent 10. Okay, now, as you can see, we have addition in here, right? It's better to have this addition with this rule, sine cosine square x was equal to 1, right? So I have this right here. I can write everything in, the x's are same in here. So I can just change sine square 10 to cosine so that it will be equal to 1. So I will write it like this. Cosine square 80 plus sine square 80. This is equal to 1 divided by, and in here I see that tangent 80 and tangent 10. Why don't I change this tangent 80 actually to cotangent 10 so that they will be same. I'm trying to make the angles the same. So cotangent 10 times tangent 10, which is equal to, the numerator is equal to 1, the denominator, cotangent 10 times, tangent was equal to 1 over cotangent, right? So I'm just going to write it 1 over cotangent 10. These cancel out each other, and the answer is 1. Okay, another simplifying question. It's very easy. 1 minus sine square x divided by cosine x. Simplify. I know that sine square x plus cosine square x is equal to 1. And if I just take this to the other side of the equation, cosine square x is going to be equal to 1 minus sine square x. So I'm just going to write cosine square x instead of this whole thing, or cosine x times cosine x divided by cosine x. The answer is cosine x. Okay? And now let's talk about the finding intervals. So in the previous videos, I told you that the minimum and maximum values, when you think about the circle, okay, is 1 and negative 1. 1 and negative 1. It doesn't matter if you put, for example, sine 6,000 degrees. It doesn't matter. It's just going to revolve around many times. I mean, how many times? You're just going to divide to 360. And that's why the minimum and maximum values are like this. Negative 1, less or equal. I have to, because negative 1 is included. Negative 1, sine x, and 1 is in between this. And then if I ask you, find, let's say question, find the interval of the equation. For example, a is equal to 2 sine x plus 3. Find the interval. What are you going to do? You have this as a core formula, and you will make this, or actually make this one similar to 2x plus 3. How? By multiplying and adding. That's it. So I'm just going to multiply each part with 2 for this equation. Negative 2, right? 2 times sine x and 2. Nothing changed. And after this, I'm going to add 3 to each side. 3 negative 2 is equal to 1. 2 sine x plus 3. 2 plus 3, 5. That's it. This is the interval. Another question. And after that, I will finish this video. Find the maximum value of f of x is equal to 3 cosine 5x plus 1. Yeah. Again, I also have this cosine x from negative 1 to positive 1. So what I'm going to do is, for cosine 5x, I'm not multiplying anything because this 5x can be attributed to the angle. That's why let's not mix that. So I'm just going to write the negative 1 is in between, the cosine 5x is in between negative 1 and positive 1. That's it. After that, I'm continuing. Multiply everything with 3. Negative 3. 3 times cosine 5x and 3. Then add what? 1. Negative 2. 3 cosine 5x plus 1. 4. So maximum, it can get 4. Okay, thank you for listening. See you in the next video.